Hey everybody, greetings from the Michel household. We hope you are all doing well, staying happy, healthy, and growing strong. I have my kids here with me today, as you can see, and they are on their tummies. And what they're working on is an activity that we do a lot at school. It is various things that we call it is like poke words, poke letters, poke shapes, poke heart words, pretty much anything that you were working on, a literacy skill, a math skill. As you can see here, this one's working on an addition sentence. You can work on with this activity. So the goal is to have them on their tummies, which the more they work on their tummies with fine motor, the more their core muscles are going to strengthen up, and the upper arm muscles and the finger muscles, of course, is what we're also working on. So it's a great activity. Obviously needs to be done on carpet, which is why we're here in our playroom because what you're using, Evan, can you hold that up a minute and show again? Is just a regular old push pin. It is sharp, and we've talked to the students about that they should not poke themselves, poke each other, those kind of things. But it really gets that good finger muscle control and that really teeny tiny fine motor skills working really well. Okay? Again, any word or number will do here. I highly encourage you to let your kids help to write it. I wrote these, and I wrote them pretty big because kindergartner's vision is not 20/20 yet developmentally, so you don't want to make them super small, but you can certainly make them smaller than I wrote them. I just want to make sure you could see them really well. Okay? So that's one project that you could work on this week. Another one is a fun one that we did here at home, and it's an Easter egg art project. And we just took some regular paper and drew a big oval on it, and then drew some different designs on with a Sharpie on the egg, and then colored it in. This is one that I do a lot in my classroom at Easter time. You could certainly do a flower if you didn't want to do an egg, but some colorful springtime project is a good one here. The goal is to get some different designs. I know Miss J's been talking to the students a lot about line and different types of lines, so curves, swirls, zigzags, straight lines, all those things. And then fill in as much of the white space as possible. So this was my example that I did, and then I had my 11-year-old daughter do one also, which is right there. She's pretty proud of that. Let me just unclip that. Yeah, could you let me have that? Thank you. As you can see, there is one that my daughter did. Kindergartners, 5 and 6-year-olds certainly might not end up looking quite like this, but you could certainly give it a try. If we did this in the classroom, I would then have students then go over the crayon with watercolor. It's called a crayon resist, and especially blue. It looks like a sky. It ends up looking pretty cool, but I didn't have any watercolor here at home, so we couldn't do that part. So those are two good fine motor activities. Evan's almost done with his here. If this was done during the day, you hold it up to the window and let the light come through it. It ends up looking pretty cool, and the kids are pretty proud of that. So hopefully you have some fun with these projects. We hope you all have a wonderful Easter and a fabulous spring break. We miss you all, and we will see you guys soon. Take care.